Alright guys, the worst bolt that ever is made is right there. Jesus Christ. I got the engine on the hoist right now, trying to get it there, and terrible. Man, this is bad. Oh boy. You guys see this? Getting there slowly. Come on. Alright guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we got good news. The package came in and it's Wednesday, December the 4th, not the 24th, the 4th. So here's the spacer that they made for the flywheel. This is the original one, not the original one, the one that they made first, but it was too tall. Like I said in the previous video, if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. So bam, this is it. So technically I'm going to do measurements right now again to see the difference between this one and this one, and we're going to go from there. So let's get it. You guys okay? My camera fell. Alright. You guys see anything? Alright, never mind. Alright, let me just hold it. I'm gonna try to take it out. Damn it. Oh, there's one more bolt. Oops. I missed that one. Okay. Let me put this down for a sec. There. Look at the sky. Sky for a sec. There you go. We're almost there, guys. All right, she's coming out. Voila. Oh shit. There you go. All right. There it is. Whew. Okay, I'll say so they didn't even resurface this flywheel or nothing. All right, man, that's a big spacer. Whew. Look at that. Look at the difference. You guys see the difference? Bam. Let's put it here. Maybe it's gonna be better. Right over here. Voila. Whew. Oh yeah, that's a big difference. Should be good now, hopefully. All right. All right, guys. So now I'm gonna be taking the bolts and wire brushing them, so the threads could be clean, just like that. Like brand new, just like that, just a little dab. All right, guys, got all the bolts, torque to spec, 20 foot-pounds, as they told me, for the spacer for the flywheel. All right, we got an issue. I screw in the bolt all the way in, and that's it. No more. That's it, game over. It bottomed out, and we still got play on the pressure plate. No good. Fuck. They told me that this is gonna be an issue because how thin the spacer is, since this is a two-piece basically flywheel right now. So we don't have a lot of options. What we do have is basically cut this to length or go and get new bolts, shorter ones. I think I'm just gonna take these and just cut them because I don't want to waste time. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm basically gonna take them, I'm gonna measure it how much we gotta cut, and I'm just gonna cut them, and we should be good, hopefully. Decided to go to Ace Hardware.
Why? What doctor?
To get the bolts. I measured it. It's supposed to be 43 millimeters. Got the measuring thing right here. The measuring tool. And let's go get it.
I want to be sure.
Yeah, I know. So we need a 43 millimeter. I'm gonna measure it with this one. Right here. Close enough would be fine. If anything, I'm gonna grind it out with a
You
grinder.
gotta have the right pitch. That's for shit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, fuck it. It ain't worth it then.
Yep, exactly.
Metrics can get a little screwy too once in a while. Not a lot.
Yeah, so I need a Allen would be the best.
Yeah, we got socket heads.
I need a Allen, like a good grade one, you know. Oh, this are not.
Yeah, we got an M8 here.
All right, guys. So I got the bolts that I need. They're a little bit too long because we need 44 millimeters. No, 43 actually, not 44, because I thought it was 44, but then I screwed it in and it's still a little bit what's it called, bottoming out. And then I use this washer, and this washer is basically like a millimeter. So basically, we need 43. So this is a 45, and if we take basically this tip off with a grinder, it's gonna be a 43 millimeters. So this is gonna be actually perfect. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grind this off on every single bolt, and then I'm gonna screw it in how it is right now, and torque it down and see if it torques and if it's gonna be a-okay how it's supposed to be. And then if it is, then I'm gonna take it off and then put the whole clutch together, and then we're throwing it inside the car. All right, guys, I used the grinder. I cut all of these to length now. This is they only had 7, so I used the original ones. Where's the original ones? I want to show you how much I had to grind off. Look at this. Look at this. Boom, comparison right there. All right, now we're torquing it to spec. Oh, there you go. Okay, I think I did this one, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna redo this one. All right, so I decided to take the flywheel off and basically grind the bolts from the spacer, you know, because if anything falls in here or anything, I don't want it to basically get jammed on this. Obviously nothing's gonna fall in here, but you never know what's gonna happen, you know. So I'm basically gonna take a grinder and just shave it off and call it a day, you know. Alright, guys, I cut the bolts flat. I try not to grind the flywheel. I touched it a little bit on couple of them, but that's okay. No big deal. Shouldn't hurt it. Okay, so she's ready to bolt up, and hopefully everything's gonna be okay. All right, last one. 70 foot-pounds. Oh, Jesus. All right, the engine is ready to go in, and these are the bolts that I have. They're holding the spacer with the transmission and the engine together. So we got one at the bottom, second one from the bottom, then on right here by the starter we got one. This is a very tight fit, and then we got this long one right here, and then we got one here on the top, boom, another one on the top, and then another one on the side. So then we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So we got 7 bolts that hold the engine I mean the transmission to the engine. So there you go. She's going in. Close. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Nice. We're almost there. Almost there. All right, guys. Man, this is hard doing it itself. All right, see? Bam. I didn't even bolt up the transmission yet. I got all the bolts up here. And there it is. Boom, boom, boom. She's looking good. She is looking good. Same thing on this side. Oh, yep, there you go. And she's almost there. Alright. So now it's time to just bolt up everything together and hope for the best. Alright guys, the motor is bolted in. I had to take it out again because the pressure plate was actually grinding a little bit on the what's it called, the bell housing. You know, I could barely turn the crank, barely, and then I hear something like squeaking. I'm like, okay, time to take it out again. So I bolted up almost every bolt because I was positive that it's not going to rub, and it was rubbing. So I had to take it out again. And sorry I didn't record it. I try to do it as fast as possible because it's already 10 o'clock and I need to, you know, get some sleep for work tomorrow, you know, because obviously everybody works these days, right? All right, so right now I'll show you that it's not rubbing anymore. Basically just turn. Nice. Beautiful. Nice. Just turning regularly. Nothing is rubbing no more. But that's a tight squeeze. Very tight squeeze. Ah. Whew. All right, so now I'm gonna show you guys exactly where I had it to grind, so you guys could see. I'm gonna actually paint it over here. Let's get the light. So the area that I had it to grind was this area right here, this area right here, and this area right here. I see, I can tell you how much, and then probably this too a little bit. You gotta take this off just a little bit around here, this area. Gonna have to probably, like, I basically took a what is it called, vice grips, and then I just broke it off. And then this I grinded with a grinder. Same thing with this and this too. See, like over here before, when I was test fitting, it was rubbing. See, so yeah, it's still rubbing, you know. So that's where we have to grind this area, and this area, and then I took this off with a with the pliers or vice grips, whatever you call them. And yeah, so that's it. And now it's actually bolted up. And yeah, oh shit, I'm leaking oil because I was turning the crank. That's for my feed line, not my feed line, my oil pressure right there. Gotta put that on. So right now what I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna bolt up all the bolts, because I think right now the transmission is holding from 4 bolts around, and I'm gonna screw in the rest of them. Then after that, we are basically done. I'm not gonna fire it up today, so basically tomorrow is gonna be the lucky day, so we'll see what's gonna happen. All right guys, the worst bolt that ever is made is right there. Jesus Christ, I got the engine on the hoist right now, trying to get it there, and terrible, man, this is bad. Oh boy, you guys see this? Getting there slowly. Come on. There you go. Getting there. Once it gets hard, it's gonna be much easier, but Jesus Christ. You gotta be put it already, man. I wish I had a tubular subframe, you know? It would be much easier. Already getting there. Fuck you. It's on. It's freaking on. Beautiful. Added all the bolts except one. It's really hard because I had to take the hoist off. And look at this. Cranks normally. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. That's what we like. All right. Woo. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're going for a retirement, buddy. Hopefully, because, man, but the racing season is over. It's December. But fuck it. I'm going to send it. I'm going to run it. That's it. All right. Jesus. That thing is in. Let me put this down and call it a day. That's what's up.
Wiem, to nie ja, to on decyduje, Boże.